If you're in a crazy moment right now with yourself, and it might look like you're in a crazy place where you don't know what your next step is going to be with your career or your relationship with your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse, or maybe you're reimagining your home and you're in a new place and you've just let go of something else, and sometimes all of those things happen at the same time. And this is the most important place to build a stronger, more powerful relationship with ourselves. And I myself have been going through quite a tumultuous experience with life. And so these are 8 micro habits to build a more powerful relationship with yourself that I've been doing, that I've tried, that I've played with, that really support me to be able to enjoy my experience and my relationship with myself, because when that's good, everything else works out. And when I'm good with myself, when I've got a strong intimate relationship with how I'm feeling and not getting reactive and crazy about it, that's where things just get easier. And so here in this video, I'm going to give you 8 micro habits for how to build a healthier, more powerful relationship with yourself during crazy hard times. My name is Taylor Anagara, and this is the Wealthy Change Maker channel, where we talk about what real wealth is and the wealth of the world, not just of money and time, but really the wealth of the experience of being here on this planet and how to be with that in a way that really impacts something beautiful, something connected, something powerful for the next moment and the next generations. And this moment too. So anyway, let's get to it. Micro habit number 1. Smile at yourself in the mirror. It's such an easy one, and it's something that so many people I know do so little. And that is just to simply turn your corners of your mouth up and look at yourself in the mirror. And notice if you want to fix something, notice if you don't like what you see, notice if you just look at the things that you know are working for you. All of that's perfect. Just take a moment and be present with yourself and smile at your reflection, because this is you. This is the body, the gift that you've been given for this life, and it's a really good one. Number two, taste your water when you drink it. It's a really easy micro habit to build a better relationship with yourself, because 1, it requires you to drink water, which a lot of us often don't do enough. And so if you're drinking water, you're helping your body get in flow, which is total self-love. Flush out the detox, to flush out the toxins, to just move energy and emotion through you. After you go to get a massage, they always tell you to drink more water, because that helps with the healing process and, whatever's loosened up inside or no longer serving. Water helps us move things through us. Another piece about that is that when we're tasting our water, we got to be present with we got to be present with the moment of tasting our water. So it's pretty great to be able to just connect with the liquid life force energy that's moving through you. I know, so dramatic. Number 3, okay, so this one is super simple. It's put on your favorite song and dance with the rhythm in your hips. So you gotta feel your hips first of all, which is a really powerful part of your body, probably one of the most powerful parts. And when you're feeling your hips and you're dancing and moving to a rhythm, there's something very healing, there's something very nurturing for you to feel yourself in that moment. Number 4, okay, this is probably my favorite one, and the one that's changed my life the most, is for the first hour of the day when you wake up, do not go online. Now, I know that a lot of people are parents, or maybe you have to get to work early in the morning. If you can not be online for the first hour of the day, that means not turning on your phone to text, not scrolling on, any sort of medias, or not looking at the news, or not calling someone. If you can just spend that first hour of the day for yourself, it is such a peaceful way to connect inwards, so that you know what's going on inside before connecting to the outside world. It's a lot to be bombarded with messages and everything going on, and it really disrupts our focus, and it causes us to feel like we got to make decisions really early on in the day. And that's a lot of energy spent not on moving yourself forward or getting intimate with you. And so if you're constantly handing that out to message after message, which is gonna come back, that's a lot of energy. So don't go online for the first hour of your day. So number 5, take an awareness audit of yourself. It's a really fun way to say take a kind of a notebook or a catalog of where are your thoughts moving right now, and how are you feeling about yourself? Like, what are you thinking about yourself? Because if you are feeling kind of like ugh today, or heavy, or it's lots of things are changing, it's crazy times, it's hard to be with yourself sometimes, noting down what these thoughts are is really powerful for being able to shift things, or not even shift and change it, but just to be aware of where you are, so you're not knee-jerk reacting and creating conflict with yourself or with others, and judging and getting heavier and heavier and heavier. When you're aware of, what am I thinking about myself today? Even the first time when you look in the mirror, or when look at what you got to do for work, or what you've planned for the day. I mean, you can be present with how you think your role in that is, and how you feel about yourself doing those things. It's a really supportive way to just build a more powerful relationship with yourself that's not never enough and pushing you to force you to do the next thing. Just take an awareness audit for 5 minutes where you just ask yourself, what am I thinking about myself today? How do I feel? Who do I think I am? And not that you are those things or those are ultimately true, but it kind of creates space from that mental chatter that often we just take for granted and think is us. And then we spiral into craziness. So awareness audit, really recommended. Number 6 is a bit of a build on the awareness audit. It's to check in with your emotions, check in with how you feel. When we can say, okay, I'm feeling anger or anxiety or wonder or excitement moving through me, that's when I can really start to see, okay, this is present in my body. I'm not my emotion. Okay, I don't have to react to everything, which can take and cost us a lot of energy, especially when we want to fix something or make it better. Checking with our emotions is so valuable because it also tells us a lot about how we're receiving information from out there. How are we believing about things? How are we doing this? And we don't even need to know all of those extra meanings that go with, what's going on in our emotions. But what it does tell us is if we're in alignment with ourself, our values, and our, being, our well-being. That's extremely valuable information, and just checking with your emotions is a really great way to do it. Number 7, it's a really simple one, super easy, is next time you're in the shower, when you're taking a warm shower, just hug yourself, feel yourself, give yourself some warm, soft touches, and just feel into the beauty that it is your body, whatever state, whatever form, whatever you feel, how bloated, how much you've been working out, how sore you are. Just hug yourself and feel your body. It's a very enriching experience to just build your relationship with yourself without having to think, I need to do something next. I need to fix this about my body. Just love it where it is. Number 8, let yourself receive a compliment. Okay, so if we let ourselves receive a compliment, that means we're not trying to deflect something. That means we're receiving how freaking dope we are. And it's great feedback from the outside world about how beautiful, how rich, how alive, how wealthy of a being you are, how worthy you are. And not because you received the compliment. It's just a great way to practice your self-value. It's a great moment to receive and not have to always give, because so often we want to say, oh no, your dress looks better than mine, your hat looks better than mine. So receive the compliment, let it be there, let it be awkward for yourself to receive it, and say literally like, thank you, I receive it, and see what happens. Those are 8 micro habits that I had a lot of fun just practicing in my life and seeing how they support. And when we're in times of unknown and our relationships go crazy, And, our career, we don't really know what's next. Or in fact, maybe it's our home life. It seems uncertain. It seems, in the air. It's a great moment to build our relationship and our intimacy with ourselves and create a really healthy connection with you and your inner world, because that's the one that we can guide and we can work with at the end of the day. All of that external stuff out there, that's a different ball game that we can't control. No sir, no sir. So my name is Taylor. Thank you for watching this video with me. It's been an honor, and next time I will see you on the Wealthy Change Maker. So subscribe if you want to hear more, and like this video if you thought it was a real vibe, and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. Okay, all my love. Ciao.